You're watching Garage TV, that unexplainable passion for motoring. Garage TV HD.
Whether be an actor or an athlete, everybody likes a good comeback story. In 1986, Ford introduced the Taurus and revolutionized the mid-size sedan market. Over the years, Taurus, his stars, the light at the star of Taurus has slowly diminished because of neglect for the brand itself, the way it was promoted, and it was a good family sedan, mid-size family sedan. Ford has redesigned the Taurus now, and this is what you got right now. This is a state-of-the-art, over-the-top, full-size sedan now, and as an SHO model, it is a sport version of that. And let me tell you, it really goes. The 2011 SHO is just over-the-top sports full-size sedan. But the Taurus also comes in 4 different other models. It comes in an SE, an SEL model, a Limited, and obviously what you're seeing here, the SHO model or the SHO model. Differences on all of them are different types of finishes, styling finishes, interior finishes, powertrain setups and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk to you on the SHO today. This SHO has a 3.5 liter, 365 horsepower, 350 foot-pound of torque, EcoBoost V6 twin turbo motor. Let me tell you, it makes this thing absolutely haul the mail. It's a pretty big vehicle. It's a full-size family sedan, you know, 4-door with all the comforts of home, but boy, this thing just gets going. A lot of neat things that they did. They introduced some new styling in the car, more aerodynamic. Obviously, they have all the xenon lights. On the SHO, comes with the 20-inch rims. It also comes with upgraded brakes. It's also an all-wheel drive, 6-speed automatic transmission vehicle versus the SEs and the other ones. Those platforms are based on the front-wheel drive only. We're going to show you a lot of neat stuff about the car. It is absolutely at home, driving the kids to school, or going to pick up your groceries and stuff, or it's at home on the track, turning some laps on a club day or on the highway, just absolutely going. But they really designed this thing to really revolutionize what we call the full-size sedan market, and this is one nice piece from Ford. You know, Ford really put a lot of efforts in producing a really new power plant that will propel these new vehicles, being the Taurus SHO, and they're going to use this power plant on a lot of other vehicles. It's a lot more efficient. On this particular vehicle, it's a 3.5 EcoBoost motor. It's direct port injected, which makes it really super efficient, with twin turbos. It's a smaller power plant than a big V8, but producing 365 horses, 350 foot-pounds of torque, with the same fuel economy as a regular natural aspirated 3.5 V6 that they have like on the SE. You know, it's 18 on the city, 22, 23, 24 on the highway, depending on how you drive it. They went ahead and really put a lot of efforts in designing this motor. This power plant is going to probably be their main staple for a lot of their high-performance vehicles in the near future. Things that I liked about this vehicle, obviously they designed a lot of crush areas in the front. It got a rating of 4 out of 5 in a frontal crash reports that, you know, when they tested the vehicle. A couple other things, I'm into racing. You know, I'm a guy who likes high-performance cars, and that's why I'm pretty excited about this car. It feels really, really good, the way it handles and all that. But they even went ahead and they put a shock tower brace on top to tighten up the car. And you can feel how tight this car is when you're driving it around. So, you know, take the kids to school, go get your groceries, and it feels like you're still, you know, you got a nice race car under you, yet you have all the room and the space like this car has. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some other stuff that we have in the back. Ford really did their homework. Their engineers really took their time in designing this vehicle, redesigning it from, they want to make sure that the cabin space was as spacious as the car is outside. They thought about a lot of nice safety features that would really definitely be a big plus for me. Obviously, we got, the standard stuff is with the airbags, the side curtain airbags, but they have an early collision warning system. And they also have another system, which is a really big plus for me. It's a blind spot system that will recognize, when you put yourself in a situation of a blind spot, and will warn you there's a vehicle next to you, which is a really big plus. I haven't seen that in any of the other vehicles. Also, part of the other features that they have in here, their cruise control. It will also determine after you set up a certain distance on your cruise control. Let's say you're going down the highway and your cruise control is at 65 and the gentleman who's in front of you or the lady in front of you decides to slow down for whatever reason and they back up to you, it will also sense that and slow the vehicle also so you don't run into the back of them. So we're going to go over a couple other things that they did. Obviously, the comforts of the cars are unbelievable. I love the way the seats feel. I love the idea that you have a paddle shifters, so we could go up and down the gearing. It even has a blip on the downshift, so for all the sport driving, you can put it on drive and it drives like a normal, 6-speed gearbox. It runs automatically, all that. They did a lot of standard stuff. Obviously, you're, up and down your steering wheel, in and out, for us big guys and stuff to fit real nice and comfortable in here. Do all that. I love the gauge clusters, a little bit deep in there, but they can see it. I don't know if the lighting is that great during the day, so it might be a little off, but it has a lot of other things. You could change your pedals they put in, so you can bring in and out of your pedals, and this is all on the SHO, okay? And they have that sync system that they have with the Bluetooth and all the navigation and rear view cameras for reversing with guides in it. So they did a lot of neat stuff in here, and we're going to go over it, and we're going to show you each one of these things now when we get inside the vehicle. Like I said, the engineers really did their homework in designing the vehicle, especially the inside of the vehicle. I like the outside too, don't get me wrong. And they went ahead and developed that really nice Ecotech, V6, with 350 horses to move this thing along really well. But they went ahead, they thought of all kinds of neat stuff to put your glasses in, and really nice, sunroof with also a tilting sunroof, and it's a shade that we could close up if we needed to. But my biggest thing that I like the most of this vehicle is these little shifters right here. And I'm going to show you how they perform. I really enjoy that. I like the way they set it up where your downshift, it blips your throttle and everything. I mean, that's like Formula One inspired stuff. And I really, really like that. And we're going to go ahead and take it for a few laps around and stuff, and we'll show you some more on how that performs.
You're watching Garage TV, that unexplainable passion for motoring. Garage TV HD.